Their 4x4s were caravanning through their outback when the Jeep Cherokee in the lead hit something with a whack. The models in the RV were awakened from their sleep. They climbed out to find the kangaroo lying still inside the Jeep. Claude, the photographer, said, "Look, I got an ID. Let's prop up this dead kangaroo, get in that old gum tree." He brought out a pile of clothes, and with the help of all the girls, they dressed the roo in basic black with a simple strand of pearls. The models were delighted that they found a dress her size. All the girls in unison cried, "Time to accessorize." They knew there weren't no high heels that would fit on kangaroos. They searched the IV high and low, but they couldn't find clown shoes. Claude's own Gucci jacket completed the stylish look. He'd feature the roo in a sidebar in the next month's book. They dressed her like a femme fatale in a James Bond magazine spread. Only problem was, this animal was shaken, not dead. Then Mama Kangaroo sprang up and shot off like a rocket. And Joey, riding in her pouch, went rifling through Claude's pocket. That little critter swallowed the photographer's car keys. His plane tickets, passport, rolls of film went floating on the breeze. Claude chased her in the Australian heat till he was tuckered out. 100 degrees just weren't his idea of a walkabout. That long-tailed beast went leaping home dressed in the latest fashion. Her reflection in a billabong showed her that she looked smashing. When she meets with her marsupial pals, high style might just be catchy. Every female roo will want a pouch made by Versace. The models lingered outside long enough to get a tan, then retired to sip cocktails in their air-conditioned van. The modeling session was a bust. It was time to go. The photog was exhausted, besides the minibar was over. And the world's best-dressed kangaroo was never again seen, till she showed up on the cover of a rival magazine. Have you ever had a really bad day? Yeah. One worse than any other? The kind that makes a grown-up man start crying for his mother? Well, this really happened to a friend of one of my landlord's handymans, neighbors, cousins, bosses, nannies, grandmothers, hairdressers, brother. His wife bought him a motorcycle. He had to learn to ride. He circled around the patio while his wife watched from inside. Worst driver that you ever seen. He lost control of his machine, smashed through the sliding glass door that his wife forgot to slide. Bruises, cuts, and broken glass made for a gruesome scene. His wife was more concerned with cleaning up spilled gasoline. She mopped up with a paper towel, tossed it in the toilet bowl, before the ambulance rushed her man away, wailing its siren. In the hospital, he miserated about his wife's dangerous presence. Besides sutures, pain pills, bandages, he took an antidepressant. Back home, he said, "This really hurts. To start a fight would make it worse. I'll relax with a beer and a smoke. That might be kind of pleasant." Well, this man's wife might be one of the world's biggest fools. You know the toilet ain't no place to dispose of motor fuels. He sat down there, this broken man, dropped his cigarette in the can. The explosion burned his butt hair off and destroyed the family jewels. A second set of paramedics answered the alarm. Medical pros, you'd think they know the rule. First, do no harm. But when they heard the facts that his wife told, they laughed so hard they lost control. They dropped the stretcher on the ground and broke the poor man's arm. If you saw this on the movie screen, you might think it was thrilling, but the actual sequence of events brings up a thought that's chilling. To as bad a day as one could be, sustaining injuries 1, 2, 3. But was he just having a really bad day, or was his wife trying to kill him? The winner's best friend. The widow Johnson lived alone in a house there were no man in. She got herself a German Shepherd hound for a companion. The dog named Jack and Mrs. J got to be best friends real soon. He loved Gardner night and day and howling at the moon. She never hardly left her pet all by herself alone, except when she went shopping to get her dog a bone. One day she sensed trouble when she opened the front door. Her best friend lay doubled up and writhing on the floor. Jack, who loved his mistress, was gasping for breath. He was in plumb distress, choking most to death. His breathing was real labored. She had to save her pet. She called out to the neighbor. They whisked him to the vet. The vet plunged a breathing straw into the shepherd's neck. There's something stuck there in his craw. Don't know what. I have to check. X-rays will show if it's cold blue or just something he ate. Go home and rest. I'll call you if I have to operate. The phone rang just as she got in. The caller sounded urgent, to a frantic warning from the veterinary surgeon. Call 911, get out the house, make sure that you don't linger. I cut open your pooch's mouth. He had 3 human fingers. Police responded to her call and then commenced the searching. They might need backup and all to where there are bad guys in there lurking. One cop opened the closet door. It's an ambulance we're needing. There's a crook here crying on the floor and seriously bleeding. The burglar's up there through the roof. He was acting downright wiggy. I ain't coming out. There's a big bad wolf. He ate my 3 little piggies. There were but one scared thief in the house that day causing all that racket. The ambulance came and took him away, bound in a straitjacket. The veterinarian sold up Jack, sent him home to howl at the moon again. The burglar got his fingers back, was tried and thrown in the loony bin. This story has an epilogue that I hope everyone follows. Be sure and train your killer dog to chew before he swallows. UrbanCowboyPoetry.com.